We're going to cover how to assemble an MSS pump and check the up and down play when setting the final height of your last spacer on the pump. Double check if you haven't missed anything. You're going to hold down on the impeller and try to raise the shaft. If the shaft does not come up, that would suggest that you have everything installed and there's nothing missing in the stack up. This step, we're going to work on setting our final spacer height. What we do is we just put our last spacer on, our balance disc washer, balance disc, flat washer, and then we use a nut that's threaded all the way through to tighten down to our standard 60 foot-pounds. So that way our stack up impellers and stage spacers will be torqued to the correct setting. And then what we do is we check how far the shaft will drop down below our gauge block height and how far we'll be able to raise it above our gauge block height. What the gauge block is a simulation of the motor shaft stick out. Our pump shaft will sit on that to make sure that our shaft is in the correct location relative to the motor shaft during assembly, so we don't have any fitment issues once the pump is built and ready to be installed in the field. Okay, so I have my shaft raised up, so my impellers are making contact with the bottom side of the diffuser. So I'm going to check now my gauge block to see how much higher the shaft is relative to what the gauge block should be. Now I'll measure this and verify that I've got the allowable amount of up and down or vertical raise on the stack up. Okay, so after trimming our end journal 75 thousandths of an inch, we redid our test with the bearing holder. Our shaft was only below the gauge block by 1/1000th of an inch, which is well within our acceptable criteria. So at this point, this pump is good to go and finish the assembly process and get it ready for testing.